Boom! Wow. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. First and foremost, I need to apologise for not creating any content for the last 2 months. It's been about 8 weeks now. I was actually going to drop a video around what had happened in terms of explaining my absence, explaining this, explaining that. Not to mention I was off Instagram, so I couldn't promote any videos. I finally got my Instagram back, but I thought, you know what, rather than doing like a story time around the Instagram and what was going on behind the scenes, me taking a break just from social media anyway, just for my mental health purposes and whatnot, I thought, screw all that, let's not do that, let's jump straight into the topical stuff, into stuff that I enjoy talking about. I've been talking to a few people on Instagram now, I've got it back, and they've been telling me about a couple topics that they wanted me to talk about. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to waste little time. I'm going to jump straight into it. The title of the video is it wrong? You know what, I don't even know what the title of the video is. I ain't titled it yet, but but basically the title is going to be something along the lines of, is it bad to basically sleep with someone on the first date? Disclaimer, this is from a male's perspective. You know what, it really would be interesting to get a female's perception on this. Only because I can imagine it being very, very different, and I'm probably going to touch on a few things when I get into it. But F all the small talk, you know what to do. Like the video, well, like it at the end. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, comment, subscribe, all the normal jargon. And anyway, let's cut straight to it. Early in the morning, whatever. Early in the morning, Jumping straight into the video today. Is it wrong to sleep with someone on the first date? Now, I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. In my opinion, I got nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I've got no qualms with a woman who's prepared to basically sleep with me on the first date. To be honest, I don't even date girl. I don't even go on dates anyway. I think if you know me, you know me, and I don't really do that too often. But if I was gonna go on a date, and I'm seeing someone for the first time, if I sleep with them early, it doesn't make a shit of difference to me. I don't disrespect you, I don't respect you any less, I don't think you're easy. To put it simply, if I feel you, I feel you. If I F with you, I F with you. It doesn't matter, because there's no difference. If I take you on a date, and my intentions are only to really sleep with you anyway, again, I don't do this, hypothetical. If I'm taking you on a date, or we're going on a date, and it's really nice, but the thing is, I'm not really looking for anything too serious. You know, even if I'm not looking, if I don't feel you like that, I'd enjoy your company, but I only really want to sleep with you. It doesn't matter whether you make me wait 5 dates or 1. If that's my intention, that's my intention, and then there's nothing you can really do to stop it in terms of, not that sounds a bit rapey, but in terms of like, if that's what my intention is, no matter how long you make me wait, it's not gonna make a difference. I'm not gonna feel you anymore, I'm not gonna like you anymore, I'm not gonna like you any less. It's one of them ones where, for me, if I F with you, then I F with you. It's that simple. You know, for example, my ex-girlfriend, we slept together pretty early in our journey, for instance. Like before that's kind of what it started as, to be honest, and it turned into kind of seeing each other, and then all of a sudden it rapidly turned into a relationship. But again, that's the same thing. I slept with her early, and I turned into a relationship. I don't really see people. I had a tiniest little fling back in 2018 with someone. We did the deed early, and the only reason it flopped is because the intensity kind of dropped. The intensity kind of fizzled out kind of quickly, just due to circumstance. But the same thing happened. So for me, it doesn't make if anything, if I sleep with you early, that it actually doesn't. My track record says I'm still gonna be with you long term anyway. So I personally don't see anything wrong with it. I understand, looking at it from a girl's perspective, I understand there's a bit of difference there. Because I know society puts pressure on girls in a number of different ways. You know, you've got this whole body count business. But anyway, this summer, girls have been off the rails this summer. So you know what? More power to you. Big up you lot, innit? But you lot have definitely been enjoying your summer. I don't know what have they called it now? They branded it? Whatever. Just girls are going wild this summer. That's all I know. That's all I know for a fact. But anyway, from a girl's perspective, obviously it's a little bit different. Now I understand that, especially when it comes to the things like body counts, and you don't really want to be putting out, because from a girl's perspective, you don't know. And listen, every man is different. You don't know. There's no blueprint to relationships. There's no blueprint to dynamics. For me, I say I don't care, but one Don next door could be like, nah, because if she puts out that early, that means she's easy and this, that, and nah, I'm not really on that. Okay, that's him. So again, it's very, you have to, I think maybe you need to like, communicate this with the person that you're chatting to or whatever. Maybe test the waters, you feel me? Just get the feelers, you understand? Get the feelers to see if that's something that he would respect or disrespect. I don't know, I'm not a guru. I'm literally here, I'm just here running my mouth, you know, running my gums on in front of a camera, talking my opinion. I've got no credibility whatsoever. I'm just saying it how it is. Now, obviously from a female perspective, like we said, it is different. You don't know if he's gonna think it's easy or not. But listen, if someone feels you, they feel you. And I personally can't imagine if I really, like someone really feeling someone. Like you've been chatting for say a week or two, you've been getting the FaceTimes in there kind of early, it's intense, you've got a lot in common. If I sleep with you, if we sleep together on the first day of actually meeting together and we've had a great date and we've gone back to a hotel, whatever the deal is, yeah, whatever the intricacy, you know the intricacies, you feel me? Then there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not gonna then say, you know what, she put out, so all those things we got in common, nah, she's done to me now. It doesn't make any sense, but like I said, every boy is different. Obviously, if you're a female and you are in the zone, maybe you've had a bit to drink and you're really feeling this guy, he's attractive, he's cracking jokes, running game, you know, good game, you feel me? Then you're acting on your human impulse. You understand? There's nothing wrong with that at all. There really isn't. Whether it goes somewhere or not, that's a different journey, that's a different avenue, that's a different pathway. What you're focusing on now is the dynamic at the time, but it's difficult. Like I said, it is difficult. Maybe you don't want to add another number to your body count just like that. I mean, again, I don't really give a shit about that too tough. The person I'm going to settle down with, I don't really want to know their body count. More time, I don't really want to know, just because, well, I don't need to know, innit? It's in the past. Like if you're with me, you're with me. I couldn't even tell you about many of my escapades. You feel me? A lot of them I don't remember. Holidays, I ain't gonna get into too much detail. You know, my mom, I've got family watching this, but you know, I've got no baggage. So you know, body count or not, or whatever it is, I've got no baggage. You understand? So people don't. Whoever's with me long term doesn't have to worry about what I've been through, what I've done before, because it doesn't matter. I've got no baggage. I don't talk to anyone from the past. This, that. So. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too long. That's my opinion. Ultimately, I don't see nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of things that you can consider, whether it's body count, whether you think someone so is gonna disrespect you. Only the two people in the relationship or the two people in the conversation know the dynamic. You'll know that if you've got something in common. You'll know if when you're listening to that person's voice notes, you get a little smile. You feel me? Like there's not, you'll know. So yeah, anyway. Quick thing today, next week's video is gonna be around liking the opposite sex's photos when you're in a relationship. We'll say that for next week, innit? We'll say that for next week. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Please definitely obviously engage with, man. Comment, like, subscribe, all of that, and stay tuned, come on.